Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? Hey, Morgs. Who's cheese? Some asshole with a little penis. Hey, Chronicles. Chronicles, I was thinking about you lately. I was like, I have not seen Chronicles in my life. Yeah, he's just a little penis dude. All right. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm live for the third time today. By the way, I got my printer working. Woohoo! It took a couple of hours, but I got it done. I got almost everything printed out for tomorrow's walk, except I use so much ink that I realized it's cheaper next time to go through Vistaprint and buy another like $75 worth of ink. But I got it working, so that's a good thing. Hey, Dazed and Confused. Hey, Cy Angel, Amber, Morgs, Chronicles, Crystal, Cy Angel. Little penis guy, if he's watching. And also, for anyone that was in SoFlo and Amax Live before, which one of them is who? Which one lives in South Florida? Which one lives in Seattle? I don't know which is which. Hey, Allie. And I wasn't watching my screen because I was cooking dinner. So I couldn't tell who was who. That must be me rolling a line. But I couldn't tell who was who. And I'm curious. So if anyone was in there live before and knew who was who, let me know, because I don't remember. Okay, SoFlo is in Florida. All right. I didn't know which one was which. So it's SoFlo, it's in Florida. Okay. And I know that you must have a Tesla because everyone in South Florida owns a Tesla. There's like every like shopping center has, hey Allie, has chargers for Teslas. We made a big joke out of it when we were down there. I was like, oh my God, South Florida has become like the most pretentious place in the entire world. Like it is crazy, and Tesla everywhere. So if someone tells me that I live in South Florida, I know they own a Tesla. So couple things I'm going to speak about tonight. One of them is kind of serious. Other things, not so much. But I know that, and I guess I wouldn't have thought of this because I don't use them and I don't buy them. Does anyone in here collect Reborn dolls? Let me know if you do. I know Whistledown does. Anyone else? Because if not, I'll wait till more people are in here. But I found something really interesting that I would have never, ever thought of. Hey, say Robbie. So that's why I'm curious if anyone in here does it. Your granddaughter has a couple. Okay. Would you ever think to buy one on Temu? Because I wouldn't. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Reborn dolls can be used for kids. They could be possessed. But Reborn dolls they were created for women who lost a baby, can't have babies, and they recreate dolls. I did a whole panel on it once. They recreate dolls that feel like human being. They use human hair. Yes, Dazed. They're hundreds of dollars. And you know, some of them like have eye movements and they use like really good stuff, but they are very, very expensive. To me, they're creepy as hell. I don't know. They're just creepy to me. But I'm like, you know, all dolls are creepy. Oh, that's true. Some of them are like thousands of dollars. The ones that I looked at a long time ago were when I was doing this panel were actually no, definitely not Sly, were hundreds of dollars, but Crystal's right, they can go for thousands of dollars. So I happened to be scrolling through YouTube Shorts before, and someone had gotten a Reborn doll from Temu. And I'm like, wow, I would have never ever thought of that. So I decided to pull up the website. Look at this. This isn't bad if it looks anything like this. But this is what Temu has for Reborn dolls for $40. That's pretty damn good if it looks like that. I mean, if that face is that cute for $43, here's another one for $53. It's not someone's kid. Let me show you some real Reborn dolls. But these are like beautiful faces. Now, some of the more expensive ones, I can tell you, they use like real eyelashes, the makeup, like they use real hair, the makeup, everything. I mean, stunning. Hey, Red, I'm okay. But I'm just saying when someone had said they bought it on Temu, and I'm like, I would never think to buy a Reborn doll on Temu ever. Hold on, let me share my whole screen so I don't have to keep stopping. I mean, I'm sure it's a typical China, uses fake eyelash, fake everything. Hey, Jim Dangle, how was your date? But this one is like $33. All right, here's a more expensive one at $62. Well, so I'm just curious for anyone that orders them or anyone that buys them. When I was searching for one of my granddaughter, a lot of reviews said they were being scammed, paying them money and getting some nowhere close to what it should be. Was that through Temu or regular? Like through like eBay? I mean, I would love for a real doll collector to buy one. Like, I don't even have a granddaughter to give it to, so it's kind of pointless for me to do it. But I really am curious if anyone collects them, if they've ever ordered one from Temu. And are they good? I mean, some of these are like beautiful faces. That one, not so much. But I mean, they definitely sell a lot. The hell is that? That's funny. That would freak me out. Where'd that dog one go? There are YouTubes out there with that question. Many buy Temu products. I like this, but it would freak me out. So, can you imagine your dog in a wig? My dog is to pull that shit off in 2 seconds. See, dazed, people steal the pictures. That is true. But out of like hundreds of items I've ordered from Temu, I've only gotten like 5 that are no good. But I mean, mainly I order candle molds and like stuff like that. Speaking of, I have an order in. I just remembered. Shipped. Delivery March 18th to the 25th. We are now the 24th. Track. Alpha delivery. Received by the post office on March 23. Woohoo! So I should be getting it tomorrow. Woohoo! I don't remember what I fucking ordered. I know what I ordered. Well, I should be getting it tomorrow. Woo! All right. I didn't order much though, just some molds. Cake mold, mushroom molds, chicken leg mold, candy chips, more knives and stuff, you know, mini knives for the candles. That your date is the horse? Huh? No, that's what I'm saying. I've never ordered. But again, I haven't ordered anything like major. Temu is a hit or miss. I agree. That's why I stick with stuff that you really can't screw up. And their molds are some of the best I've ever had. Yeah, chicken leg mold. Hold on, I'll show you. Chicken leg mold. Got to order chicken legs. My granddaughter left hers in the car, buckled up, and the police were called because they thought it was a real baby. No shit. Oh, so that was the other thing I was going to show you guys. Hold on. All right, let me shut down all this to move. But I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for a gift for like a doll, it's the perfect gift, really. I mean, certainly cheaper than like American Baby. We have tons of those in my garage. You'd wash your body with one of those legs. Okay, so here's one for 1,000. So this is what you get for a Reborn doll for 1,000. I think it's freaky looking. But like the detail in it, like that's what you're paying $1,000 for, is that kind of detail. I know, it was creepy looking at me. I know, it's creepy. The doll, exactly what I'm saying. The doll needs more sleep. But that's like $1,000 doll. Here's one for $1,150. That one's lips are too white. Lips are too white. It's creepy. Now that looks real. It does help people. It really does. All right, here's one, $21.95. That looks weird. I wouldn't pay $2,000 for that. Twins. They look like aliens. $21,000. $21,000. Custom baby. Your own photo doll, original personalized silicone, full baby body, boy or girl, mold sculpted, lifelike portrait, rare prototype. So this one takes your deceased baby, for the most part, and turns it into a doll from your photo. And that's $21,000. It's pretty wild. Oh, you guys, oh man. All right, hold on. This is $21,000. Takes a photo of your child. I mean, if you're an artist, there's big business in this. Hey, Whistledown, Whistledown, I want you to do me a favor. I spoke about it before. I want you to order a Reborn doll from Temu. That's some good artistry, though, and you could do this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jeanette. I am so sorry. Are they selling her for $50,000? I'm confused. I don't get it. What are they selling for $50,000? A crumb? I guess it's a joke. I don't know. See, we were looking at Temu before, and Temu has for like $40 some reborns. I was like, I don't really know anyone that does reborns. Whistle Down, she does reborns. I agree with you. Dazed. Jeanette, I really am so sorry, hon. See, Whistle Down, I want you to order one. All right. So let's get into the reason I went live again. It wasn't to show you guys reborn dolls. Well, it kind of was. Hold on. Honestly, Jeanette, it's not something that I don't want to say that you never forget, because you don't. But it's something that you always look at. How do I say this? There's always a reason. And it just wasn't meant to be. But next time you might get twins. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what I believe happened to me. I lost one. And then when I got pregnant, I ended up getting pregnant with twins. Then I got pregnant again with twins and lost one and kept one, which is Dayton. And I've always said, you know what? 2 of Dayton would have put me in an early grave. I don't think I could have handled 2 of him. So it was kind of like it was meant that only one survived. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you could get pregnant with twins next time, or triplets. I've heard that happens too. So to me personally, the best way to always look at it as, okay, this wasn't meant to be, but the next one will be. You know what I mean? I know, and I'm just speaking to you from me personally, Jeanette. I know some people name their miscarriage and all that stuff. I've never done anything like that. I always thought that that may work for some. That would never work for me. Because if it wasn't meant to be, I don't want to dwell on it, kind of thing. And that's what always got me through it. You know, that's what always got me through not, I still think about it sometimes, obviously. But in my heart of hearts, I say, you know what? It wasn't meant to be for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but it wasn't meant to be for a reason. So why dwell on it? Maybe they would have been a serial killer, or maybe they, would have been very sick their whole life. So that's why, it happened the way it happened, kind of thing. Yeah, everybody heals at our own pace. Absolutely. I know Jeanette's tough, though. I know her a long time. But I mean, honestly, the way I really got through it, it was just thinking that, you know what? I'll be that 10 times better next time, And like I said, I ended up with twins. So, and if there's nothing, the thing about it too, for the most part, you didn't do anything to cause it. There's nothing you could do to change it. So that's why the real reason, it just wasn't meant to be. But next time, it'll be that much better. So, and I've always believed that. Those are my twin stop. You can have them. Phoenix is having a tough time at the moment. Some girl beat him for class president. Oh my God. She was spreading rumors about him and he should have won. And oh, it's bad. She took his whole team. She has no passion behind it. She spread all these rumors. He had to get the school involved. And, she said he was this and he was that. And she played dirty. And so I'm teaching him about revenge. I said, honey, don't worry. You get your spot back. We'll get it back. I don't know. I didn't ask him. But he was really upset over it. So he called me before. He's like, Mom, we got like a foot of snow. I said, I heard. He's like, no, it's like bad. I was like, did you think about my revenge yet? He was like, yeah. He's like, I don't know if that's the best idea. I said, yes, it is. Revenge is sweet. If nothing else, you'll feel better. We gotta spread rumors about her. We gotta make sure that everyone thinks she's a hoe. I like all this stuff. He's like, Mom. I said, you'll feel better once you get revenge. He's like, I'm gonna get my spot back. I said, you will. He's like, she just has no passion. She's got no passion for it, Ma. She doesn't even want to do it. She just did it to piss me off and spread rumors about me. And I was doing so much and I worked so hard and blah, blah, blah. I said, honey, you will get it back. I promise. That's what I said, Amber. But he's just so stuck on the fact that she didn't even want it. She spread all these rumors and all this horrible thing saying he was racist. And I was like, so get her back. So I told him, we'll devise a plan. But it's hard when you want to give your son a hug and you can't. You want to help him and you can't. It hurts. It hurts as a mom. So, okay, while I plan my revenge on the girl who took my son's spot, I was really thinking about stuff that happened earlier. And I was really, I was printing out stuff and I was putting names on candles, and I really started thinking about the difference between me and so many others. I love you too, Rad. The difference between me and so many others. I don't give so much merit into someone's words like so many people do. And it's not even like an age generational thing, because my daughter doesn't care about people's words. Dayton doesn't care about people's words. My mom doesn't. So it's not an age thing. It's not if you're young or older. It's not if you're woke or not. I think it's just how, and this does not have any scientific backing to it, okay? I remember that happening, Crystal. But people put way too much emphasis on someone's words. If I call Crystal an asshole, she's going to laugh at me. She's going to be like, good, you're an asshole too. If I call Amber a hoe, she's going to laugh at me. Yeah, you're a hoe. No, you're a hoe. Why? Not because we don't like each other, but because words only have as much meaning as you give them. If you don't give words these deep, deep meanings, they don't mean anything. I remember when we were talking about the N-word, and what's his name? Crystal was talking about it. I was talking about it. Crystal, what's your friend's name? I can't think of his name all of a sudden. I love you, hoe too, Amber. What's his name? Oh my God, I can't think of his name. Watch Home Queen Jill. Who's that? Crystal, what is your, yes, BX. And BX was saying same thing as Crystal's ex. Like, who cares what, an N word? It's a word. A word only has meaning if you give it meaning. And that's true. And people ask me all the time, like, how do I put up with all the shit on social media? How do I put up with all the shit on YouTube? I'm like, because it rolls off my fucking shoulder. I don't care what these people say. I don't give them any meaning in my life. Now, you make a fucking accusation, that's different. But I'm saying someone says I'm ugly. Someone says I'm fat. Someone says I'm a bitch. Who cares? Like, you actually have to fucking care about the person for that to mean anything to you. So, again, make an accusation about something that could be life altering. That's different. That I can understand. Which is why I always understood why, blame someone of selling crack to kids, why that would potentially be life altering. Yeah, I get it. Totally get it. But vice versa, telling someone how they beat up half of Florida, it's kind of insulting too. Hey, Amanda. So, but again, calling someone a bitch, calling someone this, stop giving people or situations that much power. Even saying like something as simple like I don't know, like difference between like coochie and cunt. If I call you a coochie or a cunt, it's describing the same fucking body part. But people are going to react way differently. You put it in a negative context, and now all of a sudden there's power behind it. 4 letters or 6 letters. If I say Jen B, you're a coochie. She's going to laugh at me. If I say you're a cunt, she's going to be like, fuck you, bitch. 2 different things, same word. It's all a matter of what's behind it. To be insulting to a child in school using the N word, I think it's an ignorant word way more than the R word. Way more than the R word. But if you let the word cunt affect you, you just gave that person tons of power. Tons of power. Take that power away. It only means something if you allow it. It only means something if you let it affect you. So where am I going with all this? From today. Some of the comments under the video of my last live, they were so up in R about the R word. So up in R. Oh my God, New Yorkers don't say that. Now, let me also say headstones. Upstate New York and New York City and Long Island are 2 different worlds. We all know this. People from upstate New York like to say they're from New York, but they're really not. They're from New York State. But Long Island and New York City has always been completely different world than New York State. Just saying. Every New Yorker knows this. But all these New Yorkers, I'm sorry, not New Yorkers, all of these people run around saying how New Yorkers don't say that, and that's ignorant, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm here to show you proofies that you're wrong. Now, is it a word that I should have used? Absolutely not. Understand, I'm not negating using it. I'm not telling you I should be using it. I am not justifying using it. Understand that. Did say it right after you left. So yeah. Oh, did he really? Well, isn't that interesting? So understand that I'm not trying to negate anything. I'm not trying to say, no, shouldn't use it. No, I'm trying to justify using it. Nothing like that. But New Yorkers have said it for a long time. We grew up on that word. Now, I'm sure other states used it, but as of 2024, and this is kind of scary, as of 2024, there's only like 10 states or 15 states that made it illegal. Or you're not illegal, but to change the word. I actually looked it up. That's kind of scary. But guess where it all stemmed from? It all started in New York. So if the words and the normalness, and I'll show you that in a minute, started in California, then it wouldn't be a New York company that started on Long Island that changed everything. And yes, this is factual. I'm going to show you the proof in a second. Right in Garden City Garden City, which is Nassau County, Long Island. And it was just something that we always said. It didn't change until now. I was born in 71. I was in high school in the 80s. I graduated high school in 88. Yes, I'm old. So being that I graduated high school in 88, that was 1988. Reason I'm stressing that is all of this didn't change until 2012. 2012. I was long grown up by 2012. I had already been saying something for over 40 years. 40 years. Do you think it's that easy to change when you're pissed off after 40 years of saying something? And it's not like I use it in my everyday language, but it's just when I'm pissed off. So to try to change a habit, I don't know if I call it a habit, but to try to change something that you've been doing since you're a child, and after 40 years, all of a sudden, you're supposed to change it like that. Sorry, it's not going to happen. Can I definitely curb it when I think about it? Absolutely. Can I curb it when I'm not really mad? Absolutely. Can I automatically curb it when I'm pissed the fuck off? No, I can't. Will I slip and say it again? Maybe. Can I promise you guys that it'll never come out of my mouth again? No, I can't. It would be ignorant as fuck for me to say I can't. And if you can't handle that, I don't know what to tell you. Then you can't handle honesty. Because again, I would be phony as fuck to say that I'll never say it again. That's just not true. I'm from Long Island. Moved 18 years ago, married a Texan, both born 71. We both say exactly. So Oh, you didn't know what happened before? You know what happened before. You were around. You heard what happened earlier. Queer meant some was strained. It became a bad word because how it was used. Correct. And Dayton's friends say stupid words. I'm like, don't say that. It's wrong. So my point being is that people can't, hey, Tinker, to expect somebody to change something or look down on them or, oh my God, how could you say that? I mean, you should see some of these comments under the video. It's pathetic. Hey, Miss America, didn't you? All right, correct me if I'm wrong because I might be wrong. Oh, no, it wasn't you. You left a comment on the doll. All right, forget it. I was thinking you left one of the negative comments on the video. Now, let me pull up. Okay. Oh. So this company, let's read them live and make fun of those people. Make fun of who? Okay. 2013. This nonprofit called Spread the Word to End the Word. Now, again, this was 2013. 2013. And this company started Garden City, New York, to ban the R word. This ended up spreading to multiple places. This gave this whole thing of why this should be abolished and why it's so common. Again, if it wasn't so common in Long Island, then this company, this nonprofit, wouldn't have started on Long Island. Fact. Again, if this happened in Texas, the company, I keep saying company, but the nonprofit that's changed everything would have been out of Texas, not out of Long Island. So the fact that Spread the Word to End the Word, that changed everything in 2013, did that out of Long Island. If you look up Long Island, if you look up Long Island, do New Yorkers say it more than other states? Can't really find anything. But there's not a person I know that I grew up with that doesn't say it. Will they say it in a business setting? No. Will they pick up a phone and say you're a fucking, you're a retarded idiot? Yeah. I've heard many people around the community say it, but I guess they all get a free pass. So there's that. But yes, this is a company, whatchamacallit, nonprofit that started this. And they were right out of Long Island, Garden City, New York, which again is Nassau County. So what transpired earlier, a big accusation was made from a very feeble-minded individual who doesn't think about anybody but herself, doesn't think about anybody but numbers, and her getting that $1,000 paycheck. That then transpired to her clit lickers, like this cheese ball with the small penis that was on Emma and Cindy. I was going to say Emma and Cindy. Emmy and Sinner's live. And I heard that Sinner actually threw him off eventually anyway. But he was sucking on Wispy's clit, and I don't know, must have tasted something nasty because spit her out at one point. And I went at him, and I went pretty hard at him. So that's what transpired earlier. And I did a live apologizing to Emma and I keep saying Emma and Cindy. Emmy and Sinner. And I meant my apology, 100%. But one thing that seems to be bothering me more than anything is people don't realize what it takes to explode. I will personally guarantee, after hearing what I heard last night, I will personally guarantee that not one of these idiots could handle what I have handled on this platform. Not one of them. That I would guarantee. They can't even handle being called a bitch. They have to run to people to get praised by them. They can't stand on their own. They need to produce stuff that their bigger channel friends will play. They don't realize how really pathetic they are, but carry on. I will continue to ignore you, fucking dumbass. But they just don't realize how stupid they look and how they can't stand on their own. But not one of them could handle 5 CPS calls, constantly being called out with twisted lies. I mean, last night told me everything I needed to know. I'm not going to lie, it really did. Just the simple fact of how context meant everything. How her having to explain everything when she doesn't give anybody, especially me, that same service, that same gratitude, whatever you want to call it. And they're so blinded by their own stupidity that, like, literally so blinded that they can't see that actions cause reactions. They can't seem to grasp this. If they did, they would finally get the light bulb to go off. And that, Chronicles, it's funny that you say that, because that is another thing I thought of. I think it was AMAC or SoFlo, I don't remember, one of them, said in their live, if that was me, I would go real life. If that was me, I would do this. Everybody always says that if this was them, this is what they would do. And nobody would be able to do this, do that. I ignore so much of it. I don't even watch half of it because I just don't want to deal with it. And if I don't watch it, then I don't have to deal with it. And I don't have to respond to it. And it doesn't trigger me because I'm not watching it. So when they sit there and say, oh, we're not about views, we're not, oh, bitch, please. And the simple fact that I ignore so much of it, and the one time that I might snap, the one time that I might flip out is when they lose their shit. And all of a sudden, they're the victim. I can't mentally handle that kind of mentality because I don't understand it. I don't understand that I'm going to push and push and push. But as soon as she claps back, I'm the victim. Nah, sorry. Can't handle that. And then they hide behind these other creators. they literally hide behind them. And what do you think these people are going to do? Yeah, I said mean words to Laura, but it's not even mean words, Crystal. That's my point. I'm not even talking about mean words. I'm talking blatant accusations. Accusations that are fucking life altering. Heather, let me let you in on a little secret. Two secrets. Okay. First one being, I don't ever watch JP. I could care less what Just Pathetic puts out. Literally could care less. I watch as much stuff from her or listen to stuff from her as I do to Brian St. John. Like nothing. No offense, Brian. And here's what I also don't understand about QB. Why is QB so fucking intimidated by me? Why do I bother her so much? People should ask themselves that. Why would I bother her 10 times more than she bothers me? Why? Why is she so intimidated? Why is she so fucking bothered? Why? That's an honest question. I did that, Jen. You're right. I can't deny that. But you know what I'm saying, though? Why is QB so fucking intimidated by me? So for anyone to think like she's trying to bring me down or she's trying to work with JP is laughable. It's absolutely fucking laughable. There's something about me that she is worried about. That's obvious. Because again, she doesn't bother me as much as I bother her. I know who she is. I know what she's about, and it is what it is. But the fact that all right, let me just be honest with you. I know QB's personality because I used to be friends with her. QB does not find her funny. I fucking guarantee this. If you listen, there's a lot of things that I do agree with QB on personality-wise, and a lot of things I don't, but certain things I do definitely agree with her on. And I know the way she thinks. And I can promise you, she does not find JP funny. You can even hear it in her voice. She's like, it's so funny. So fake. Everybody can see it. Anyone that knows QB can see it. But because it's going after people that she may be intimidated by, doesn't like, either way, whatever the situation, that's why she promotes JP. So that's a little news flash. So JP, you might want to change things a bit. Just saying. But hey, you'll find out your own way. I promise. Oh, it's a total fake laugh. It's like she has to run to the bathroom or something. And she's like, oh, let's play JP's video. Let's play JP's video. No, not you, Jeanette. Let's play JP's video. Wasn't it so funny? No, that's so fake. It's pathetic. Neither do you. What? Neither do you. Hey, Marie. My chat keeps disappearing. Oh, no. That's not good. So, yeah. And another thing that I want to make loud and clear. Hold on. I got to burp. It's about to come up. There you go. All right. I got it out. Phew. Let me take a hit of let me go do some lines. Hold on. There you go. I hate Tony Fire. Okay. So let me also make this loud and clear. I understand that other people, how do I put this right? I'm trying to think, how do I put this right? I know, right, Jeanette? You could probably use a few right now. I honestly have not watched them. Yeah, snort, sword, pass. I know, Laura burped. Okay, while I think of it, I listened to QB for about 10 minutes tonight. No, Just Pathetic is her name, BK. And they all got so excited because Jones farted and then giggled about it. Newsflash, everybody farts. It's part of life. If she accidentally did it on a live, it's not like Willow Stream is going national and JLR is playing it for 200,000 people. Willow's not exactly known. Willow is part of this community. So, oh my God, Jonesin had a natural body thing that we all have. Everybody gets it. Everybody farts. Everybody burps. So the fact that they were so giddy over it and they were, oh my God, are you not 30 and 40-year-old women? Like, for real? Who's Jodiette? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I was sitting in a room of children. It dysfunctioned. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. But would I burp like Molly does? No, it's fucking gross. But that's a personal thing. If that's how Molly wants to, burp, then so be it. But the way they were, I couldn't even listen. I was like, what are you, fucking 12? Oh yeah, they made this whole big thing out of it. Like, no, like they've never farted. I used to manage a band way back in the day. I don't remember the singer's name, but it was a punk rock band. And the singer was dating this brand new girl. And I don't remember the whole story, but we went to go get drinks. He says to me, I can't date her anymore. So why? He goes, she took a dump. What? I think his name was Dean. And I said, what are you talking about? He's like, Laura, it was our first date. She took a poop. I can't deal with it. Dean, do you not poop? Like, are you fucking for real? I had this whole long conversation with him about it. I think I changed him that day, but he literally, if you were dating him, you could not go to the bathroom on a first date. You couldn't take a shit. It freaked him out. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened to him today, but that's what it reminded me of. But at least he was like 19. These are 40-year-old fucking women. 40-year-old women. And you're all freaked out because, oh my God, Jonesin farted. Who fucking cares? It's weird to me. I'm the same. I always date guys that fart very early in a relationship. I'm just saying, though, that I would expect it from youngins. I don't expect it from 40 and 50-year-old women to highlight it with 700 people. 700 people in a live. And you're all giddy on shit over somebody farting on a live? Seriously. You question why QB is bothering her because you're not afraid to come back at her to call her out when most won't. That's why she's scared. Well, I know to a point, Dog's Drool, that she's intimidated from me because she doesn't want people to see. She doesn't want her people realizing that I'm right. I've been right for a year and a half now, and they're gonna jump ship. I get that, but have a little more faith in yourself then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't understand. You're that insecure that you're so fucking worried about that? Come on. Really? That's no. I will read because it's YouTube. But a lot of times I do ignore it. A lot of times I don't even give a fuck. But when it's somebody that they used to be friends with and they throw these fucking jabs and all this, yeah, I got a problem with that. Sneezing is my worst enemy for farting. Like, I can see if she was with a guy and she tooted on a first date, then I could see making fun of it. But she's on a fucking live with, and she made a joke out of it. Leave her the fuck alone. This wasn't national news. You know? I just thought it was so fucking weird. And I turned it off after that. I was like, no, I can't listen. This is boring. I don't want the earth swallow me whole. It's always about loud and obnoxious people, the most insecure. Well, I'm loud and obnoxious. I'm not insecure. So that's not totally true, but I know what you mean. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm dealing with little kids and they all act like little kids. Voices talking about hygiene. I'm dead. She looks like a fart. You're kind of right. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. You don't consider me loud and obnoxious? Thank you, Tanra. I appreciate that. We all don't give a fuck, but they do because they don't want to leave this channel out of their mouths first, then the subs and mods. Huh? We all don't give a fuck, but they do because they don't want to leave this channel out of their mouth. Oh, I know. You make it loud, but oh, I know. I know what you mean, Dog's Drool. But notice one thing, though. I don't need people on a panel with me. I don't need someone patting me on the back or changing my tone, or I can handle panels all by myself. Did you talk about what we have a long ass post from? Are you serious? No, Chronicles. What I did do, this is what I did do. I went through the live yesterday because Wispy's friends, and guys, don't get mad at me for this. You'll understand it. I'm sick and tired of people like fucking Just Pathetic and others using me to make money. You're not going to, all of her little clique is not going to make money off of last night. Willow, make as much money as you need without me fucking going over it myself. You know what I mean? So, no, I went over last night's live with Willow. I played it on my first live today. Yeah, her name wasn't in my title, nothing. But I'm not going to, I'm sick and tired of all these people making money. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, you could talk about me. No, bullshit. Done with that. But did I talk about her? I don't know. It depends how you look at it. Did I go over last night's live? Yes. Did I say anything outside of last night's live? No. The ones who don't panel up like you and can carry it themselves without needing backup are the ones who people seem threatened by. Absolutely, Dogs Jewel. 100%. And it saddens me how many people fall for bullshit. Like they're the tragedy pimp police. They're this, they're that. They're so fucking fake. It's comical. So fake. We are very content with Laura talking. You don't need someone to run your show. Damn right. I sure don't. And I could spend hours all by myself. Yeah, I did go through the live. Well, yeah, I went through Willow's live. Cringy as hell. I agree, Brad. All right, let's look at it. I'm sure it's some long-winded post, but let's take a look. Oh, Diane was live tonight? I didn't know she went live. See, like, here's a good example, Ziggy. I don't watch Ziggy. I don't know what the fuck goes on with Ziggy because I don't care. I don't know why I don't know why so many people like follow her. If you don't like her, don't watch her. And I don't mean clip channels. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we're fine, Tinker. God knows you just can't keep your word. You must have been dreaming about me, girl. Not even close, but okay. After all the crap last night, we came to the conclusion that we wouldn't speak on each other. I fully agreed, and you seemed you did too. Remember when Nunya was up there and put out the idea just to stop it all? Yeah, that. Yeah, and? As I went to bed, I said to myself, I will wake up to Laura talking shit about me. Nobody talks shit about you. I reviewed the live last night, remember? And guess what? Over 2 hours of insulting me and being her gross vile. It's V-I-L-E, by the way, not vile, V-I-A-L. That's like a glass vial. Well-known Laura. Even saying she would hit me in the back of the head if I was in front of her. No, actually, I'd said I'd probably hit you in the face. Threats always make a point, in my opinion. Okay, dude, you live in Canada. Lighten the fuck up a bit. But again, she's a victim. She's a victim for a hypothetical situation. Yes, I would smack you the fuck down if you were standing in front of me. I have no problem saying that. But are you coming to my house? No. Am I coming to your house? No. Oh, yeah, I did say it, Amber. I was like, if this fucking bitch was in front of me, I'd smack her. But that's not all. She even fired up a second live. I suppose she wasn't done with her insults. Girl, I haven't talked about you today, but you should. Okay, hold on. Hold up. This was 55 minutes ago that she wrote this. She also has a husband like MM, who I believe is home on weekends. And I have a feeling was home today. She doesn't go live until late at night. So she wouldn't have spoke about me today. But more importantly, she's a fucking liar because she was on Sinners and Emmys trying to say stuff, and Sinner kicked her the fuck off and told her, you have your own panel, so you need to take it there, not with me, not here. So she did try to speak about me today. Also on JP's, but we won't go there. We won't go there. I keep my word, unlike some. Adding to that, I did answer questions in SP and SP. That's Emmy and Sinner. Chat when asked. I left the chat as I knew I would end up breaking my promise and start talking about you. I said I wouldn't. That is what I call integrity and honesty. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You cry victim as a weapon. Someone tell me when I cried victim. Please tell me when I cry victim. It's always poor Laura while you say you don't do anything. When do I say I don't do anything, or when do I cry poor Laura? Please tell me. I'll wait. Your cry has been the same repeated dribble over and over, the same excuses and deflections. Your complaints are skipping record of why me, why me. When do I do that? Oh, no, you were not allowed up on panel, Desperate Whispers. We were there. Thank you. Thank you. You said one thing and did the opposite, as you have many times. I am honestly shocked that it only took you literally a few hours to go back on what you said to me, Nunya, and Willow's whole chat. I thought you would at least last a day or so, but nope. First thing you do is come on to insult me. That says a lot about you. The hypocrite that you are, the insecure woman that you are, the toddler that throws a fit and expects a new toy. The gaslighting is thick. The manipulation is deep. You say things to shut people up with no intent on keeping your word. You dig your own holes. We all see what happens, though. Keeping you, boo. Still the same girl. Hold on. Still the same girl with the same name, just a different mindset and a new game. Put down the pipe, girl. Put down the pot, for real. This was like a stoner, rambling self-reflection of you, not me. Because again, I never cry victim, ever. I am definitely not insecure, or I'd be crying. Oh my God, she insulted me. Oh my God, she called me names. Oh my God, she said this about me. That's insecure, sweetheart. Not me. And again, my subscribers asked me to go over last night's live. That's all. I can say that Mod Chic said she smokes every day. Yes, she did. But I love when all of these people tell me how I'm cry victim. I'm not the one that cries victim. I don't say that I'm a victim, nor do I deny the shit that I fucking say. I don't know when people are going to realize this. How many times do I have to tell people I own what the fuck I say? I'm not one of these weak ass bitches. If I tell you that, if I say on a live that I'm going to fucking smack you across the head if you were in front of me, I'm absolutely going to admit that. Isn't sharing private text going real life? Then you block me. Like, who are you? What are you talking about? I know you're slow, but this is a community post. You see this? This is a community post, not a private text. So what the fuck are you talking about? She threw out every single buzzword and psych to make herself sound more. She sounds like an idiot because none of it's true. I don't pretend to play victim. I'm not the one that cries, you made fun of me and insulted me. I don't care what you say about me. Your bullshit accusations, that I have a problem with. Rightfully so. She hasn't proved it. My nosy ass got you in trouble because I wanted to see the videos. I didn't understand the situation. Sweet one, I've been around a long time. I've built a community over time. And I didn't do it on the backs of anybody else. So when these people with 2,000 subscribers, with these people of 2,000 subscribers that are building a channel, cry poor me and try to blame me for what they do, yeah, I got a problem with that. Pandora's box. Are you paying me? Do you pay my bills? I don't know why you think you can come in here demanding something. Bitch, take a long walk on a short pier. Wispy called me a stupid bitch with her I don't call people. Did she really, Chronicles? I didn't know that. About a ridiculous drug allegation, not in general. Huh? Seemed like your comment about smacking her was about her ridiculous. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't remember exactly when I said it, but I definitely said it. I said, bitch, if you were in front of me, I would fucking smack you. Or knock you out, something like that. And I stand by that. But the truth of the matter is, if I'm such a vile person, why are you talking about me? Bye-bye. How's this, Francis? How does this sound? How's that sound? Does it sound like a snort too? Let me get closer to the microphone. Let me get the mic closer. Hold on. Let me mix closer. How's that sound? Does that sound like a snort? You want me to do it again? How's that sound? Now that I just fucking chucked that. You play the text between Gina and I because never said I wanted any kind of sex with her. Okay. Whatever you say, you know what you wrote in the text. Was that good, Rhonda? I've like burnt my throat out from doing it that close. I mean, from doing it 3 times that fast. But let's do it again. How's that sound? You want another one? Does that sound like a snort? Now that I'm fucking choking. That easy E is cheese. Small bump, but that'll do. All right, hold on. Let me fill it up. Hold on. Oh, you know what? That was chopping it up. I put my fucking thing down. Let me get the mic closer. Whoops. Let me get the mic closer. That's what Monkey's mama said. Oh, yeah, Monkey's mama said that it was a I have to chop first, yeah. I have to put it down. There you go. And lick my finger. Are you ready? Does that sound like it? I should switch to my other vape. The one I was using that night. How's that? Does it sound like it? I did. I licked my finger. Did it sound like it? People are so fucking stupid. But now I got a lightheaded. Now I feel high. I didn't hear chopping of the finger licking. Yeah, I don't know where she got the finger licking, all the chopping. Hold on. I'm going to switch to my other vape. Hold on. I'm going to switch to my old vape. I got to switch out the batteries. Hang on. I seriously got lightheaded. Yeah, but don't call Wispy a bitch. If that was you snoring shit, you'd be dead. I know, right? All right, hold on. Let me switch top. All right, ready? Oh. See, now it's smooth as a baby's butt. Let me try. Hold on. Let me get closer. Now this one's even quieter. Did it? I think my new one is worse. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Tony. People talking about the difference between me calling Cam and Allie out because I physically watch them do drugs. Big difference. Big difference. Like, I physically saw them, and not only did I see them. Oh, that's good. Heather, mascot's name is Snorty. Not only did I physically see them, but then they acted high. Big difference. And they were like passing out on a live. Hold on. And did you know that you can do a line that big of epic proportion and not have any drip afterwards? Can you imagine? Shit, if that was the case, I'd probably still be doing cocaine. If you could just get away with it, not make any sound, not make any noise, and go another hour and 20 without even a sniffle. That would be like the ultimate drug. Now my nose itches. That would literally be the ultimate drug. But that's not what happened. I didn't make another sound after that, did I? Cheesy. Well, that was my point too. All right, I took too many hits at once. Now I got like a stomach ache. Is it snowing? No, but it did upstate. Phoenix said there's like a foot of snow. I did make myself lightheaded, though. I'll tell you that much. That I did do. And it's 1:30 in the morning. Okay, so Gem B, what happened today was I popped in after my live. I popped into Emmy and Sinner's live. And they had this little penis guy on. They had this little penis guy named Cheesy on panel. And little penis man, who is in this chat under ESE with a QT, had insinuated that he knows that that was drugs, that he knows I snorted something. He would bet money on it. And it pissed me off. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know anything fucking about me or my life or the struggles that I've gone through or anything. And an accusation like that, like I said earlier, that's not funny. I have worked my fucking ass off to get where I am. And some bitch on the internet put something like that out there, and then you got idiots like Little Penis Man over here who thinks it's funny and thinks it's a joke. No, that's not a joke. That's not even something to kid around about. I've worked my ass off to get where I am. And to put shit like that out on the internet is the most selfish, inconsiderate, most fucked up, insecure thing that you could do to somebody. And then you have other people running with it. That's fucked up. That's what pissed me off. Yeah, he said he was a professional in knowing when people do drugs. And again, I haven't snorted anything in years, like 20 years. I don't know the exact date, but 2008. The whole community doesn't think it's funny to her. Exactly, Amber. That's what I'm saying. Again, QB countersuing Betty for that same kind of defamation, saying that she sold crack to kids. That's why she's suing. And that's what triggered her. And the whole community stands behind her because it's wrong. But it's okay for someone else to do it. It's okay for someone to put an accusation out there. QB's got nothing to lose. I have a lot to lose. You don't put something like that out on the internet. I didn't fucking put shit like that out there on anybody. I said it to Cam and Allie, and I meant it because I watched them do it. And they did it in Summerwell's name. That's why I said something. And I even told them, you want to do drugs? Go right ahead. Don't do it in Summerwell's name. That was my point of calling out Cam and Allie. Yeah, you can't call someone out who's in the crowd, cool kid club of anything at all ever without crying and fits. I agree with that. But I'm just saying, you don't put something out there like a life-altering, with Summerwell's tagged. You don't put a life-altering, my kids are on the internet. You just don't put shit out there like that. I run a business. I don't do that to other people. If I did it to other people, that's one thing, but I don't do that shit to other people. Oh, drugs, not crack. Dolly said crack. So it's just fucked up. And they don't even see how fucked up it is. They don't even, they just don't. They think it's funny. I would never put something like that, like out there like that. No, Sinner stuck up for me. I swear the court docs say drugs. Okay. She always says crack. That's why I thought it was crack. But okay, that she sold drugs to kids. QB has nothing to lose. Nothing. So my point being that people think it's all fun and games. And if she didn't live in Canada, I might go after her for defamation. But she lives in Canada. That's way too expensive. I ain't got that kind of money. And I wouldn't ask my community for that kind of money. And that's not a dox. I could tell by her accent she's in Canada. So, and if she thinks I was hard on her, believe me, I could have gone harder. My brain went way harder. But it didn't come out of my mouth, which is a good thing. Sometimes it's best to keep your mouth shut. But as Wendy V said, I'm much calmer now than I was in 2019. We will send our people to Canada, right? No, seriously though. Yes. B. Tim too was on Laura's. He was? Really? I'm shocked. B. Tim was on my side. Aw, thank you, B. Tim. I must have missed that. Hey, East Coast. Oh, you're in Canada, Heather? Oh, yes, I did, and I had the video to prove it. It was blatantly obvious what they were doing. And when he came back, it was also more than obvious what he was doing. Oh, what did he say? Canada gave us Alanis Morissette. Red said Voices was too? No shit. Well, because, I mean, honestly, I don't know how you can, I don't know how you can support QB's, what's it called? How you can support QB's counterclaim and then be okay with what Wispy did. You just can't. Like, that would be so hypocritical. I'm just saying, because you sold alcohol to cigarettes to a minor, I heard from a reliable source. It is. I don't think she can win because of that. But the point is, the community has stood behind her for that. Laura Voice and B. Tim said it could have been a number of things: packing tape, sliding boxes, candle box, packing up, etc. It was a vape. Oh, no, we know she sold drugs. She sold drugs. She beat people up. Betty could have won this lawsuit. Betty fucked it up. Betty and her stupidity fucked up this lawsuit. At the beginning, she had a good chance. You like B. Tim? Shield, please activate, Jen. I think that Jamaica sun has got you. The Jamaica sun went to your brain. It's sitting out in the sun too long. You think it was the last of bubble tea? It could have been. I mean, I don't remember. But I don't usually slurp, though. Cyberbullying may include the following actions: posting embarrassing or intimate photos of someone online, sending threatening or cruel texts, instant messages, or emails, creating a website to mock. I don't need it. The community was told cigarettes. I have all the clips. Cigarette, what cigarettes? This amount of passes she gets from this community because she's going after Betty. Dog's drool, we were talking about that earlier. I don't get it either. I don't understand it. But again, like I said publicly and I said privately, more power to her. I don't understand, but more power to her. Hang on, I gotta let Buka in. Ugh. Hey, Tinker, what happens when dogs get old and they have a hard time walking? What do they do with big dogs? And don't tell me they put them to sleep. Because what happens, like, if their brain is good, but their body is not doing so well? What do they do? It was the same live. You had weird audio interference on. Remember that when weird static music played? You had no idea where it came from. They do have Medicaid because Sage is like, take him to the fucking vet already, Mom. The poor dog's in pain. Find her violent, very different than the image she wants people to. She's savage, but she's has more respect doing the same shit. I don't get it either. They normally put him on All right, I'll take him to the vet. My poor baby. They gave him dope. He's gonna snort some dope. No, dogs drool. I don't understand it either. I don't understand how all these seemingly very wealthy people like such a lowlife drug addict felon. I'll never understand it. Because where I come from, wealthy people, like true wealth, don't piss away money on YouTube and are not going to give it to some low life felon. I don't get it. But again, more power to her. But you know, like what happened on Molly, don't cry when you get burned. Don't cry when you find, you know, that you've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars for a total low life. Just don't cry when truth comes out. Or they give dogs series of shots for a threat. Isn't that expensive though? We need budget vet. No. No, he's like licking his paws, and I read that's a sign of arthritis, and I'm worried about him. He was looking at me before, and I was like, oh my God, they're going to put him to sleep. Difference is Molly raised a lot for charity. That she did, Sly Angel. That's a good point. She definitely did. Did Gina give me permission yet? Where is she? It's only sad people throw money at a creator for attention. I mean, let's be honest. She makes more money than any creator I've ever seen. That's no joke. And that's why I say more power to her. All right, Gina never answered my text about showing the text. You can get tablets also. Okay. I just feel bad for him because even when he comes in, like, he's having a hard time. And it'll like plop right on the rug. But yeah, she's never given $1 to charity. But as I've said, more power to her. These dumbasses want to throw all their money at her. Good for her. And I really mean that. I've always said that. That's why when these dumbasses, like Just Pathetic, talks about how I talk about her money, no, sorry, bitch, that ain't me. I always say more power to her. But she does. She makes more money than most fucking. I've seen her make. She probably makes as much money as Emily Baker. No joke. When Sebastian's stepdad said, if JLO wants to interview me, he could donate money to help find him. People were pissed about it because he's right. JLR would make 10 grand off that. Should give back to the kid. I agree with that. No, I didn't, Jen. There are chewables that dogs like him just turning into an old man. Because Gina knows that I have Hecka text saying I don't like her like that. Good night. King Keizo, do you have a life other than trolling? Like, are you really this much of a little bitch? Is your dick that small that you have to like troll the internet like a 16-year-old? Is that really like how you become a man? I've now seen you with 3 different names. 3 names. Aren't you like a grown adult? And I mean that honestly. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I totally mean that honestly. Were you not hugged as a child enough? Or is your penis just that small? Honest question. I know why it's called cheesy. Exactly. No, I asked Gina if I could show the text. She never answered. She probably went to sleep. But never got it. She got all this attention and goodwill sitting on her ass, playing on Molly and Betty's content while they were in Georgia, while she sat at home working with boys and the grandma. I agree. To make a complete shit show, and they made her thousands a day for doing shit. Yep. Yeah, she sent me the text. I know, right, Ken? Oh, good point. I didn't even think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but Kendra is so right. Kendra's so right. Imagine being so upset over an accusation that somebody wanted to have phone sex with you. Imagine that. You're so upset over it that you hung around here for almost 2 hours waiting to see if I'm going to show the text message. But you can accuse someone of doing drugs. Nice. Hypocrite much? It's unbelievable. And by the way, though, anyone that's watched me on camera, I always have to play with my hands. Like, I always have something in my hands to play with. That may be something someone heard. But everyone, I used to like hold on to a football. Like, I always have to play with something in my hands. Allegedly, Cheesy was hitting on Gina. Yeah. Gina, all right, let me tell you what went down. Gina made the comment and said earlier in my live, Cheesy wanted to have phone sex with me last night. So I laughed. So he obviously heard it and said to her, I wanted to have phone sex with you. And no, with Gina. And Gina Diamond. So he said, I want to have phone sex with you with a question mark. And then Gina said, no, fuck you. I don't like the way, you spoke to Laura, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I love you, Gina. Because I don't know if it's true or not, nor do I care. It was funny. And her timing on it was perfect. So for him to be all upset over a text message because Gina wanted to have phone sex with him, okay. That was such a good point, Kendra. Oh, and by the way, I also want to point out, no, but you've been here for hours about it, King. Do you see the point here? Do you get the point? Like, it's crazy that you wanted to clear it up so bad. It bothered you so much. My other vape is louder. that it bothered you so much that you hung around here under 2 different names, worried about it, wondering if I sent the screenshot yet, because you wanted to straighten out that you didn't want to have phone sex with Gina. And the recording volume was definitely enhanced. Oh, I know it was. We need BHB on the phone sex case. I just love Gina. She's funny as hell. So one thing I want to point out, by the way, Kendra last night made a comment. Now, as we could see, Kendra's African-American. And Kendra made a comment I think it was last night, and said, I'm not, something about it's getting too dark in here for me. I said, oh no, don't say that. Don't use those words. And it's funny. That anyone call a racist? And I said, you can't use those words around here. You can't say it's too dark in here. People think you're racist. Gina has been on a roll lately. I agree. It was pretty funny, though. Kendra, not a lean, an actual clone. Huh? I wonder if he uses Cheese Whiz. Oh, that's a good one. Cheese Whiz is gross. Cheese Whiz is like fucking spam. Dog's Drool was rap, aka General Awareness, sent the clown there. Oh, was it really? Kind of, but the other vape sounds exactly like it. Well, I went back to my regular vape. I just not near the mic. I'll go near the mic. I didn't know it was Rapper that did that. Rapper. Hey, Pookie. I did say that about another person's live. Think you specify wasn't? No, it wasn't my live. It was Willow's, wasn't it? Wasn't it was Willow's last night? How do you were finger licking? I have no idea. No wonder he's simping so hard for Desperate. He's got phone calls to make. Rapper is now a mod for PCT. That's funny. But you need a bath. You stinky. You stinky little doggy. No woman? I want to see if Gina would share a private text, because I do like Gina as a friend, and it would have been broken my heart if she would have betrayed my trust. Why? Betrayed your trust about what? That you wanted phone sex with Gina? Why does it matter if you want phone sex with Gina? You're an adult. I only saw about an hour of him. Oh. She has a lot of questionable mods. It doesn't. So why does it matter? Do you want a link? We could talk about your phone sex ways. I'm wearing a Nike t-shirt and sweats. I've always thought your vape is loud, but I swear the vape clip sound was enhanced. She said it was on a live. I couldn't find the live. I found one that looked like that, but it wasn't 5 hours. The one she showed was like 5 hours. Yes, it was not Willow's live. No, it wasn't to give you issues, Kendra. I was pointing out the fact that people say it, it's dark in here, has nothing to do with color. That was my point. When everyone called me racist because I said Atlanta was dark and that I didn't want to do a meet and greet there. It had nothing to do with color. I send you out. Thank you. Hey, Kaz. Dude, don't ever drink fucking boba tea at like 12 o'clock at night. 2 o'clock in the morning, you'd be up like me. They do like to, Kendra. That's the problem. Yo, homie, you taking a link or what? Hey, cheese ball, you taking a link? Oh, you got snow there too? You don't know what boba tea is? Red. You're missing out, girl. They don't have boba tea where you are? Boba tea is it's bubble tea. Tapioca, little pearls, and like a milk tea. But I went to the Japanese place before and I got like the real stuff and I forgot how much it keeps you awake. Boba tea is gross. That's like saying John Travolta's ugly. Boba tea is awesome. But the bobas are fattening. I bought some ones today. I'm going to give them sage. I didn't realize they had like 500 calories a cup. I'm like, oh, hell no. Boba tea is so good. Exactly. What up, Cheese Whiz?
Okay, so the reason why I stayed so long and you kept blocking me, so I had to come in alternates, right? But the reason why I stayed on is because I like Gina. I consider Gina a pretty cool friend, and I know that she's got issues, trauma issues, stuff like that, right? And I've looked out for her since the day I met her. I flirt with her, but I flirt with everybody. That's not even that's known. But I stayed because I wanted to see if she was gonna betray my trust, because that would hurt my feelings. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only reason I stayed. I don't really care about the drama, the sniffing, or whatever, all that stuff. That really doesn't mean anything to me. Friendships mean something to me. So that's why I stayed.
Can I ask you an honest question?
You can ask me whatever you want.
Do you have a small penis?
Why would that even matter?
I'm just curious.
What? I'm not interested in you.
I didn't
or
say you
anybody else
were.
for that matter. So what does it matter?
I'm just curious if you had a small penis.
I wouldn't know what to compare it to. How's that?
Well, you can always measure it. The reason why I ask if you have a small penis, how old are you?
54.
Okay. Do you have a career or you're on disabled?
It's kind of
I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to judge.
I'm vested in a few different projects out here in Vegas. One of them's a catering business. If you look at my channel, you'll see I'm part owner of a dispensary. I do catering. I'm a chef. I do a lot of things. A lot of things I do. I grow marijuana when I'm bored.
Okay, so you're out in Vegas?
Yeah,
Okay.
technically North Las Vegas, but yeah.
Okay. I used to
And
live
I've
in
been I've been arrested for manufacturing methamphetamines out here. I've been on the news 3 times out here. I'm from Watts. I don't know if you know what Watts is. South Central
No.
LA. Do
No.
you know what? It's where Crips and Bloods started. And I grew up in the 80s, so I grew up with that. I grew up with drugs. My dad was a drug dealer. I've been a drug dealer my whole life.
Okay.
Back in the day, when I say I'm an expert, I used to dip Sherm. I don't know if you know what that is, PCP. I
No.
sold weed. I sold meth. I made meth. I grow marijuana. If you look at my channel, you'll see all that shit. There's
All right, what's your
videos
channel name?
Cheese 69. And if you see a picture of me, you wouldn't. Nobody asked me if I do drugs. I don't look like I do drugs. I look like I'm a bodybuilder. I've been to prison. I'm a gang member.
Hold
Are
on.
you pulling up my channel?
No, my
could,
thing is stuck.
I mean, I could tell you which ones to go to if you want. What do you want to see? Me? My
Hold on.
girls?
No. What's your channel name?
Cheese with a Z 69.
Who's KCG? From the community?
Yeah, her. I talked to her too. I talked to quite a few people on here off of YouTube. Quite a few, over 20 people. Pretty cool guy. There's title Weed Grows, me and my bitch, me and I don't know. Just there's all kinds, a lot of gang stuff because I'm a gang member. You can pull whatever you want. Play. I don't know how this works, but if you want to put it on the screen, you can do that too. You'll probably like the ones when I talk about BTM. So I don't like BTM, and I make fun of him every chance I get.
Yeah, I see that.
He's an idiot.
Are you black or white?
Come on, girl, I'm Hispanic.
No, because I see different things in videos.
Oh, those are my homies in the dispensary. Those are the partners that I own the dispensary with. They're all gangbangers.
Where are you?
Huh? What am I?
Where are you?
Me?
Where are you?
I'm in Las Vegas, in North Las Vegas.
No,
by the base.
No, you said that there's a video of you.
There's a whole me. Just it says me and me or me and my bitch.
Oh, there
There's
it is.
way back there. Yeah, that's Tabitha. That's my bitch. She's on parole right now in Texas. She just got out for shooting somebody. Like we're really with the business.
I would never in 10,000 years put your voice with him in 10,000 years.
Yeah, I don't got the most masculine voice, but I'm definitely built.
Yeah, not in 10,000 years. Yes, so now we know we have gang members in the community.
Yeah, I might be a little bit out of place in this community, but you blame Granny's watching for that because that's who got me into this community. Just randomly, she popped up. I jumped in her chat. We became friends, and here I am.
Did B Tim really say children dressed in dragon costumes are satanic?
It's not in those exact words, but yeah. He said that she put satanic children on a t-shirt or some.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. No, B Tim, it's not fucking satanic.
Not hardly. But another thing is because I sent Gina a text, and I talk to her on a regular basis. I talk to her a lot, and she's really like, I would say she's more into me than I am her. But I could show the text, and I didn't want to have to do that because I consider her a friend, and friendship means a lot to me, right? So all of a sudden she's gonna share my texts with somebody else. I told her, look, if that happens, I'm spilling all the beans. Even though it was a bluff. I would never do that. I would never ever share private. It doesn't matter for what. Because the worst thing is, if I wanted to have sex with her or phone sex, for one, I would have. We would have, because that's all she ever wants to do. But I wouldn't be ashamed of it.
Okay. What's this clip of our voices?
Where she's talking that shit about what's her I don't really know that not wheelchair, who's the lady with the recliner?
Oh, Natasha?
Yeah, she's talking about Natasha's kid. Something about getting just gestational diabetes and ripping from split to splat. Is that what she said? It's just fucking horrible.
What's this one? Get your facts right, idiot.
What does it say?
Wrong again, dum-dum. Hippos are not even close to being the deadliest creature on the planet.
That's what I mean. That's B Tim. Because I'll go into their chat, their QB's chat, and it only takes like 3 or 4 minutes. And if you looked at the timestamp on that, it's literally 30 minutes after he said that in her chat. But he was telling somebody that hippos are the most dangerous animals on the planet. They kill more people than anybody else. And you also see on there's these trivias that AMAC has. I win them all, and I'm usually 99 to 95% correct in all of them because I'm real trivial. I'm pretty fucking smart. And I knew the mosquitoes were the #1 killers of people in the world, right? So if you see the video, I researched it. I put it all up there, and so I be telling you that he never gets anything right. Like even the little petty ass, but I don't know. It gives me something to do because I'm bored because I don't have a job. but, but I hustle from Tuesday to Tuesday. Don't get it twisted. I make money. I own properties in Vegas,
Who's Miss Poppin'?
in Los Angeles. B Tim.
Who's Miss? Oh, these are all against B Tim?
If it says
I might have to put
Miss Poppins, Mary Poppins, and I call him that because he's super, super square. He's square like a boom box, And I even got some about and I call Boston Nick Hector, because that's an old saying. That's an old sex saying we got in the hood, right? Hector the hoe protector, kind of like a Captain Save a Hoe or something like that. It's Hector the hoe protector because he actually called me out to a fight. I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, first of all, that's a bitch move to start off with. That's a check-in move. That's calling a guard type shit. But he wouldn't look at a video. He looked at my channel, and he was like, "Oh, I just looked at your channel, and I see that you're a guy, and come and get these hands or whatever the fuck he said." I'm like, bro, I'm not a homosexual. Don't be talking to me like that. And he just, I didn't know he was calling me out to a fight because I don't talk lingo from '93, right? And then there was only 2 videos on my channel back then. It was a couple Korean girls and a young cat. I think he thought I was a young cat. And then he came back talking all kinds of, massa to me. And I'm like, yo, fuck you, whatever. I don't engage with that stupid shit. But yeah. Where are you at? There's some pretty, a lot of them are just, me, my gang friends, videos type shit. I make a lot of these videos for my homies back east. Because they always tell me, like, when I'm back there, yo, Cheese, hook us up with like some music or some this and that. And I was like, man, I'll just put some shit on YouTube. You guys go to YouTube and check it out.
Well, like the ones in jail?
No, I mean, I'm from a really big gang. It's called Grape Street. Watch, and you'll see a lot of grapes, on those. Those are like for the homies. But I got homies that are everywhere. They're in Memphis, New Jersey, New York, Chicago. I got a lot of friends that are in Birmingham that are, excuse me, Freemasons.
Do you know? I got a question. Do you know the case of
Yes, and I know her father. He's a Mason, and I know the attorney. He's a Mason too. In Birmingham, right?
No. Do you know the case of oh my God, I just fucking did a video on the guy on Patreon. Adam Toledo.
No.
He was a 13-year-old Latin king got wiped out by a cop. It's a big case.
No. We don't get along with Latin kings, though. I'm a Southern Mexican. I'm a Mexican mafia member. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's the West Coast California thing where we got Southern Mexicans and Northern Mexicans, and we don't get Norteños and Sureños. We don't get along with them type shit. Back east is a whole different program, but we don't get along with any of those East Coast gangs.
No, it's a sad case, and kid was only 13, but cop didn't do anything wrong. I mean, the cop shot him, but he had a gun. The cop didn't do anything wrong. But the whole case was sad because it was the kid was 13, running the streets at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Sad.
I couldn't honestly, Laura, I couldn't tell you how many. You see on my channel too. There's videos of my nephews that kill people. My nephews have been murdered. My cousins. I got 2 cousins doing all day, which is life. I got 2 nephews that are doing small bitch, which is life with parole. I've been through it all. I got a child, 8 weeks old, that was essayed and beat to death. It was my nephew. I've seen it all. I've been through it all. But I do want to clear things up and get off the phone with you because I came, and thank you for having me up there. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to say whatever I had to say about Gina. But at the end of the day, I don't like you.
That's fine.
I don't agree with things you've said in the past, and I'm not going to get into it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. All bullshit aside, let's call a spade a spade.
I'll answer whatever you want. Full honesty.
You have claimed, and I don't care if you don't like me. I'm just trying to make a point here. You came up tonight. You claimed that your girlfriend's in jail for murder.
No, for shooting somebody.
For shooting someone.
She's out.
Okay. But she shot someone. You have.
I'm going to say too much.
Claimed that you were a gang member.
I am a gang member.
I know. You are a gang member.
Yeah.
You have been in a gang. You've dealt drugs. I'm sure there's been some casualties along the way. You have, hurt children because of drugs.
What drugs? I've been a marijuana dealer my whole life. What?
You said you did meth and all this other stuff.
I said I made meth. I said I got caught making meth.
Okay.
Joe knows that might have been the first time we ever did it.
Okay.
You know?
So all of these things that you have done,
Yes.
please tell me where the fuck you have to judge someone for saying something on the internet that you didn't like. Make it
Like,
make
for
sense to me.
example, what you got to be more specific.
You said
Are you
that
talking
you
about?
don't like me based on stuff that I've said.
Yeah.
Stuff on the internet. Never even said it to you. Stuff that you just heard from a clip channel or something
No,
that may have been, hold on,
go ahead. Go
or
ahead.
something that may have been taken out of context or whatever. The point being is that with your record and your history, are you really going to judge what someone says on the internet and base something that you don't like because of something they said on the internet while you're fucking distributing methamphetamine? What?
I never said I distribute methamphetamines. The day we
Okay, so
started
you
making
made
meth, we
it.
got
You
caught
made
making it.
it. You got busted for it, but you didn't.
So I
You
didn't get a
didn't do
chance
it or
to
sell. You
say
didn't
it.
do it or sell it. Okay.
Yeah. It was a
Okay.
whole big setup. It's on the news and everything in Vegas. I mean, if anybody's a sleuther in here, I'll give you my name. You email me,
Okay,
I'll give
what's
you
your
my
name?
name. And I've been on the news 3 times here in Vegas, and I've been in the newspaper for bank robbery and fighting that shit because I want that shit.
Okay,
But
what's
look,
your name?
I said email me. I'm not gonna broadcast it, and I'm gonna trust you not to share it.
Put it in back chat.
I don't even know what back chat is, and I'm
It
getting
says
blowed
private
up. I'm getting blowed up over here. I don't know what a private chat is.
on the bottom. It says private chat.
On the bottom of what? I'm not even at my
On
computer.
StreamYards.
That's just downstairs.
How are you talking to me? Aren't you on a cell phone or?
I'm on a Bluetooth
Oh.
in my ear, and I'm upstairs in my bedroom. The computers and shit are downstairs. I got a phone in my hand and it's blowing up. But
You know what I've never done though? I've never been on the news for dealing drugs. I've never been on the news for a
I
crime.
wasn't on the news.
Never been on the news for
You're assuming
manufacturing
that I was on
methamphetamine.
drill. I was on the news for selling drugs. I was on the news for a bank robbery where I got hijacked.
Okay,
And
even worse.
the bank robber
Even
took
worse. You
Huh?
were on the news. You robbed a bank.
No. I got my car hijacked in a bank robbery. The bank robber hijacked my car, took down Nellis, Vegas, right? Took down Nellis, hit Craig, shootout with the cops. He blew up a church or some shit like that, and it was in the paper the next day. No, I didn't rob a bank. I make money. I don't need to take money.
Okay, so but if
The
you
other
have a
time I,
record, how do you
the
own a
other time,
dispensary?
what does that got to do with going?
Because you
You
can't
know,
own a legal dispensary.
I could be a partner in anything I want to be in.
Ah,
I don't own a catering business, but I run one. There's a lot of things that I do, and it's illegal. It's Vegas, girl. I thought you were from Vegas. Don't you know how Vegas works?
I know Vegas.
Well, then why can't I get a kickback when everybody else gets kickbacks? I went to school. I went to the most prestigious school in America,
Which is
and it's called the CIA. It's in Napa, called the Culinary Institute of America.
okay. So you're trying to tell me you were in the CIA?
Culinary Institute of
Yeah.
America. It's a school. It's a culinary school. Yes.
Okay.
So I even get paid just to make up menus for banquets and shit. This is Vegas. You should know all this shit.
Why would I know all this shit?
Because that's how Vegas operates. I could go grab somebody, take them to a strip club, and get $50 a head for them.
I'm hip with my Vegas gangsters.
Huh?
I'm hip with my Vegas gangsters.
Gangsters? What are you talking about?
Oh, now you're not a gangster?
Who?
You.
That has nothing to do with business.
Remember the Crazy Horse 2?
Yeah.
I worked there. Many
Okay,
years.
so okay, when you work there, didn't limo drivers, taxi drivers get paid to take people there? $50 a head all day.
$50 a hit. Where were they coming from?
Out of town.
Oh,
That's
okay.
vague. Oh, anyway, that's vague. And my ex-wife, my second and third wife, was with MGM, and you know MGM owns half the strip, right? MGM
Yeah.
owns every casino on the right side of the strip. Anyway, she was high power with there, and I still got the plugs from that shit. But so we've established that I was on the news and in the newspaper, not because of anything I did, right? Other than the manufacturing, I definitely was on the news for that. But that shit happened all in one day. It was a trap. I fell into a trap. We fell into a trap. We didn't get a chance to make and sell drugs. I sold marijuana my whole life. I went to prison for selling marijuana. Right? All those
Okay.
pictures, all those videos and shit in my channel of the grows, the 600, 900 plants, that the cops took that. So I'm not telling on myself. They came and they took that from me. So I'm not that bad guy. And when I say I don't like the things that you said, or I didn't hear secondhand, it's clips of you saying what you did with your daughter.
It's what?
That clips of you taking your daughter and putting her in the shower to test somebody.
Taking a what?
Yep, your daughter.
Okay. Do you know the story?
I don't care about the story. I know enough that I don't like that. Can't get
Okay.
down with it.
You don't know the story. So you took what a clip said.
I don't want to
You
even
took
know
the
the
clip
story. I don't want to know
instead
the
of
story.
knowing the whole story.
It's enough for me to. It's like I dislike you. I don't hate you. I don't, have ill feelings for you. I just don't want nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Whether
You also know that was 17 years ago, right?
whoa. Whatever. I don't
Okay.
care if it was 500
You
years
do
ago.
realize that was 17 years ago. And why I told the story.
I don't even
And I would
want.
do it again tomorrow.
Well, more power to you. I can't be associated with anything like that because I got people behind me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not allowed to. I don't. It's politics. Politics. I don't even want to talk about. But it's. I don't dislike you, Laura. I just don't
I
like
don't
you.
care if you like me. I'm trying to make a
Okay.
point.
Who's gonna make a point?
I'm trying to make a point.
Well, go ahead. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change anything. I just rather just separate, go our own ways, and that be that. I came up here to talk about Gina and why I stick. Because you asked, why did you stick around for so long? Well, I told you why I stuck around so long.
Because you didn't, and going back to the original point, because you didn't like the accusation of that she was going to break trust. That's what you said. So you didn't like being accused of something. But you have no problem accusing someone else.
It has nothing to do with the subject of the text matter, the subject matter of the texts. If she would have shared
No,
texts
it
of
has
me
to.
and her talking about walking dogs, it's still a betrayal of trust to do something in private and then take something said private and put it out. You know, I don't care. I don't care about what it was. If she said I wanting to have phone sex with her, then so be it. I'm a fucking grown up. She's a grown up. There's nothing wrong with that. I have phone sex with a lot of people, a lot of times.
I
I'm
don't
not
doubt that.
embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a pretty cool guy.
All right, now I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you have a bad stepfather?
No.
Okay. Did your girlfriend have a bad stepfather?
Her father died when she was really young.
I said stepfather.
No.
Okay, so she wasn't
She was raised.
molested as a child.
No.
No?
No, she wasn't.
Okay. And you weren't molested as a child?
No. I was abused as a child, but not physically.
Abused by a stepfather or a father?
No, by my mother and father.
Okay.
But it was all. It wasn't physical. It wasn't even like verbal. Just the denial. You know.
So what made you turn to gangs and drugs?
Well, everybody from where I'm from is from a gang. Everybody. I'm from
No, not
Watts.
everybody.
Every single buddy. And if you're not claiming the gang, you're guilty by association. That's it. Doesn't matter. You're a gang member if you're from Watts. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Okay.
And
But
my whole family's from the gang anyway.
So what made you turn to drugs?
What do you mean? Selling drugs?
Yeah.
Because I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. I don't drink. I don't eat excessive amounts of carbohydrates. I'm a pretty fucking healthy dude. You look at me. But, damn. But anyway.
So what made you turn to drugs?
Because I could. It's easy money.
Okay, so you didn't want to work hard.
I don't want to what?
You didn't want to work hard.
Oh, I've had plenty of jobs I worked hard. I just quit working right now. Construction, just because my friend needed help.
Okay, but you have no set career.
You want to show about trade? Yeah, I have a few different trades. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a chef. I have a journeyman in pipe fitting. I have a few different trades. I've done quite a few things. I see where you're going with this. You're trying to say that I'm like a lazy person and I'm taking the easy way or whatever, but
not where I'm going with it at all.
I just got through digging ditches. You know, I mean, just to help my friend out. And didn't get paid for it.
But for someone that has had good careers, and I'm trying to get to the point of what made you turn so bad.
Who said I'm bad? People don't say I'm bad. I have a fucking 150 friends from one end of this valley to the next. I'm not looked at as bad. Nobody calls me bad.
Well, most drug dealers have a lot of friends because they're drug dealers.
Yeah, a lot of people smoke pot. I give good prices. that's what does that got to do? What are you trying to say? Trying to paint me out to be some kind of bad guy?
No.
Look at me in chat. People fucking adore me because I'm cool. Because I'm nice. Look at what just transpired. I'm looking out for Gina because I don't even know her, but I care enough about her to say, "Hey, Gina, don't be spreading rumors like that because I might have to do this. Don't betray my trust because you're gonna lose me as a friend." Does that sound like a bad guy to you?
No, but I'm not a bad person either.
I'm not saying you're a bad person.
No, but that's what you were referring to. You also said how I did drugs, knowing nothing about me.
I didn't. If you need to go back and listen to that. I said you snorted something. You could have snorted a fucking pixie stick. I don't know, but that sounded like a snort to me. And I don't care. That's your business. You do you. And I don't know why you're not getting it, Laura. I thought we're kind of intelligent here, but I'm a joker. I'm a clown. I'm here to make fun of people. I think you guys call it a troll.
Okay, you do realize that's defamation, though. Like you do comprehend this.
I'm not dumb. I know what defamation is, and by me saying that you sniffed something, how can I be legally binded to that? I can't because I didn't imply you did any drugs or any specific drugs or anything. You could have been sniffing fucking your neighbor's bicycle seat for all I know.
Okay,
I
so
didn't say you did.
I can run
I didn't
around.
say I
I
didn't
can
say you
run
started
around
drugs.
and say that uh you bribed a police officer.
I bribed the police officer.
That you bribed a police officer
Well, you want
because
to hear? You want to hear something
did,
that's
otherwise
truthful?
you'd
Want
be
to hear
in
something
jail.
that's truthful? Want to hear something truthful? I knocked out a police officer at the Gilroy Garlic Festival in like '82. Fuck bribing him. I knocked the whole motherfucker out. Parked his ass right in front of the fucking whole ass garlic festival.
Okay, so you
Okay,
run
so go
around
ahead.
beating up police.
Yep.
You're a gang member. You're a
Yep.
drug manufacturer,
Nope.
and you want to judge anybody?
No. I was attempted drug manufacturer. But go
Okay.
ahead. Judge.
You
Look,
swore your
I'm not even judging you. Who says I'm judging you? All I'm saying is the things you said that you done, I can't be associated with. Because I got motherfuckers that look at them. I got big homies in the back that say, hey man, you can't be hanging around a motherfucker like that. What am I gonna do? I already told you, I don't dislike you. I don't necessarily like you, but I don't dislike you. I don't harbor any ill feelings towards you. I just don't
I
like
am
you.
not to be rude.
I don't like
but I am
99% of the people in your
I am perfectly okay with somebody with your background and who you are not being okay with me. I am perfectly okay with that. We're not going there. That's not where I'm going with this. That's not where I'm trying to go with it.
You're trying to point me out as being a bad guy and saying like I'm not worthy of being your friend. Well, if that's the way you see it and that's the way you want to call it, then fine, so be it. Can we
I'm
get on
trying
the
to
phone
make you
now?
see that you have absolutely zero reason to judge
I
anybody.
never judged you. I'm not saying what you did was wrong or this or that or that. I'm saying I cannot associate with you. I never said you're bad, nothing, none of that. That's not even my business what you are. I'm saying I just can't be a part of you. You're the one that's saying I'm judging you. I'm judging you. I'm not judging you. I don't judge nobody.
But don't you get, I'm glad that someone like you can't be associated with me. That's a good thing. That it really is a good thing. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
It goes both ways. It would be bad for me to hang around somebody who's subject to being a rat. Somebody who will protect themselves before sticking to a G code. That's
What?
it's what else, Laura?
Drug dealing gang members are so much better than nothing I've ever done.
You're saying that, not me. I'm saying I'm just another human on this planet trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
But you keep saying how you can't be associated with me. I haven't done anything. Nothing. I don't have a record. I've never dealt drugs. I've never been caught doing drugs, like nothing.
Okay.
I've never done anything. I've never shot anybody.
Yeah,
I've
you're
never
square
done
as a fucking
anything.
Rubik's Cube. Good for you. Proud of you. Good. You lived that life, girl. That's good for you. You'll never have to worry about living the life that I did. And that's a good thing. I'm proud of you for that. Good on you. Now, doesn't it make sense for somebody like me, admittedly, drug dealer, gang member, all that, would not want to associate with somebody like you?
I'm glad. That's what I said. But my point I was trying to make is I'm not even as judgmental as you are.
I don't judge nobody
like that. I wouldn't even judge you.
I don't judge nobody.
Judge you for the trash that you are. I wouldn't even judge you for that.
I'm trash.
Yes, you're trash.
Okay, that's fine. If that's the way you want to That's fine.
And I still wouldn't judge you. And you
just said I was
judging me on
trash.
something you don't even fucking know a story about? You're judging me on a clip channel? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not judging you by it. Why is that so hard to understand?
You just said you can't associate with
I
people
can't
like
associate.
me.
You're a good person. I'm a bad person. You understand? Get it?
I know that.
Okay, then that's enough for me to say I can't be your friend. I can't be your associate.
You knocked out a fucking police officer, but you're judging me on a clip channel? Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
He raped my daughter.
He
raped my daughter, and it's in the paper, and I didn't get convicted of it for it. See, before you go saying,
what was that?
I said it's in the newspaper.
What did you say?
I said he raped my daughter.
Who did?
The police officer. So I fucking knocked him out, and he's lucky that's all I did. See, before you go making these assumptions that I'm a bad guy because I knocked out a cop.
Wait. Repeat that one more time.
You don't know the whole story.
Before you go making assumptions. Isn't that what you just said? Before you go making assumptions.
Yes.
Amazing. Do you hear yourself, like, for real?
Come on.
Do you seriously hear yourself?
Yeah.
Before you go make assumptions.
I said, You're making assumptions.
But you can make assumptions all day, right?
About what?
About me.
Laura, you just said you're a good person. You don't commit crimes. You don't do drugs. You don't jaywalk. You don't cheat on your taxes. That's the opposite of what I am. I'm not judging you for it. I'm praising you for it. I think, good job, Laura. Stand-up citizen.
I know, doesn't it? Sweet one, it does sound like he's snorting. I thought the same thing. I did. I thought the exact same thing.
I don't do drugs.
I think you better watch out. Somebody's gonna fucking somebody's gonna say something. Somebody's gonna clip it, and all of a sudden you're snorting. It couldn't have been me because I was talking.
Yeah, well, I don't really care if somebody says I'm snorting. That's not. Who cares? I don't care what they say about me.
Because you're a gang member.
Because it's not a big deal. People can say whatever the hell they want to say about me. Who cares? It's not gonna affect my day of living, my life living from day to day, is it? Hell, it's YouTube. Just turn the motherfucking shit off and go about my business.
Okay.
And I'm not. I would never judge you, Laura. I'm not, and I haven't judged you. I'm saying, based on what you said, that you're Joe Citizen. Good. I'm the opposite. Opposites don't attract in this situation.
Okay.
We're good. And like I said, look, I don't have nothing. I don't have ill feelings towards you. I just don't know you, and I would like to keep it that way. I wish you the best of luck in your YouTube and candle career and all of that. Get your fucking bag, girl.
Okay. Thank you, though. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for proving what I already knew. But I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye. Actually, that's 2 nights in a row. People showed what fucking hypocrites they are. Plain and simple. 2 nights in a row. And I'm glad 2 nights in a row, I proved a point. I don't know, Sly Angel. But, see, Dog's Drool, I thought the same thing. Full time capper. All right, let me hold on. And thank you, Tony. I don't know why my shit keeps freezing. Hold on. All right, we're going to start a poll. Hit that thumbs up. There's only 62 thumb ups. Bear with me. Hold on. Hmm. All right. Page pull. Hey, Adacor, long time no see. We're playing in Hang on Harvey. He didn't answer me if he had a small penis, though. So he sounds proud to claim to be a dealer with all the debts surrounding. He is not a dealer. He's desperate for attention. I hope he finds help. I'm from the hood, so you know. Glad I was able to get the hell out. Yeah, hit the thumbs up like a gang member. So if I can't get into him. I tried. Yeah, I agree. The name Cheese doesn't sound very gang. Hey, Notorious Doxter. He did not want to talk about the Gina stuff. No, he didn't like being accusations. He didn't like accusations being thrown. It's funny how nobody likes accusations, but they're the first ones to give it. It's short for the big cheese. Big cheese with a little penis. Hey, Ron, I was going to say something, decided not to. I was going to say something about the glare. Oh, he judges. It's okay to judge out of court. He judged. Totally humming locked in. So why does Wispy get to rub gang member cheese all over her body? Girl needs to review her own members. It's insane. I can too, Sly Angel. Did you ever see Glaire's weenie? He's well endowed. Don't get me wrong. So whenever I hear about little penis, I think opposite of Glaire. You didn't hear that from me though. Dude was like that fake cheese you spray. Yeah, that's a cheese whiz. Oh, you never saw it, German lady? Ask him for it. He'll send it to you. No, yeah, he's walling out. I was surprised, actually. Sorry, Red. Never. I didn't either until I saw it. Red's in Canada. It embarrasses you. Ah. I call it PP. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have for you guys. I didn't think I was going to do 3 hours. I still have orders to get together. I don't know why I've been slacking. Hey, Nicolina. Why are you up so late? Shut up, Laura. Bye. Is that real Nicolina? I don't think it is. Yeah, that's not real Nicolina. She wouldn't even be up this late. Nice try, though. Yeah, I knew it was a clone as soon as she said it. And I know exactly who the clone is, too. Like, they're not fucking so predictable. We got German lady in here, and all of a sudden a fake Nicolina comes in. Gee, I wonder who that could be. The fuck out of here. And up at 3 a.m. Yeah. Do we drive? I didn't watch Diane. A couple of people made videos. I never watched it. I don't enjoy watching her anymore. I don't watch any of them, really. I guess Diane said Wendy is the mole. I wouldn't doubt that. I don't know. Is there a part I should listen to? Yeah, that's because it's not 3 a.m. for you, Rhonda. Hey, D. Mole revealed. Does it show like a seen a clip? Oh, who has the clip? So we are being jumped in the Vegas Chef's Gang. Or did Laura Crazy Past ruin it? I ruined it. Yeah, we're going to get street credit. German lady, who's got a clip? I mean, she's got it like a 2-hour live. I'm not playing the whole thing. Diana has no problem with the person digging in her trash and taking pics, but you are the asshole who went real life on her. Her Diane was being. Did anyone clip it? Does Clipper have it? Clipper has it? All right, hold on. Which channel? Oh, here it is. The Diane, Kiki, Steven, and TNT talk, that one? 5 hours ago? All right, hold on. Hey, Verisa, where have you been? I was thinking about you the other night. I was like, where the fuck has Verika been?
fucking mothers of this community. They are none of that. Okay, so people, say what you gotta say and move the fuck on. If they don't like you, so goddamn be it. Who cares? That's how I
Okay,
feel.
so
Sorry.
okay, so let me say this. Now people are gonna say to me, oh, so you have Steph up there, and Steph did this, and Steph drove past your house. So what? So she drove past, she took some pictures because asshole Laura
Yeah.
gave her my address, told her
Oh my
that if you
God.
go by and you get a picture of Diane, it'll be worth money. So am I gonna hold on to that fucking shit forever?
We're letting it go. We're moving on.
We cannot hold on to the past. It's like it's so stupid. It really fucking is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it really is. Who cares that Steph ran by you and took a picture of your garbage can? But so did Alicia, and so did Makeup Monster, and the rest of not Makeup Monster. Excuse me. Let me repeat that. She did not do that.
No.
So did MGL.
No.
MGL,
Yeah.
right?
No, when
They
she asked
all
me
like
about it, I told her.
they all put into it, and they did it because I got a text message about it. So I get it. Like, who gives
I
a
think when it
fuck
comes down
what
to it,
people
I
have
mean,
done?
when
We've
she
all
asked
done
me
some
about it,
shit.
I told her. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did that, Diane.
I did ask her about it. So,
Yeah.
again, so what am I supposed to do if people?
Okay, let me also point something out here. And thank you, Rhonda. And German lady, I just not tonight, only because I don't want this to drag on for an hour. And with you on panel after 7 minutes, it will drag on for an hour. So I'm not trying to do that. We could do that tomorrow. But I just want everyone to know this stuff with me and Steph was long before the St. Jude stuff, like over a year prior, maybe 2 years. I think it was like 2 years. So somehow people like want to associate them as being the same. It's not. It was literally like 2 years prior and had nothing to do with the St. Jude stuff.
Don't like who I haven't.
Well, I mean, you can be upset about it and
My
argue about
Discord of
it and
who I
hold on to a
have,
grudge forever if you want, like one Wendy and Randy seem to do.
I just think people are just bitches. They just
I
won't
can
take the time to
forgive
come
whoever
out
I
and say
want.
what they need to say.
I'm allowed to forgive whoever I want around here.
There she is.
You are. Just like all of us are able to do that. All of us are the same able to do that to you too. Like I'm like I've had enough. Like I keep on hearing about this mole shit, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about the mole. First and foremost, mole, take a fucking link, bitch, and fucking square up with me, because I have a few. I want to
Kiki, they're a hero.
No, I want to write.
Yes, girl, they're a hero now. They're not taking no link.
I'm on so many roids right now that I could write a bitch. like
oh my fucking God. I only have a minute. So I can I speak?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, do what you need to do, girl.
All I wanted to say was that my Discord.
Oh my God, T and fucking T. Oh
Lord. Who's on panel? Who is that?
It's Kiki.
Kiki,
What up, Kiki Ramblin'?
My girl.
You called me TNT instead of Trick or Not Trish this time.
Trick
so
or not trick.
Right.
Trick or not trick.
Anyway, I just wanted to hop up and say that my dirty Discord used to be, or my Discord used to be the dirty Discord, blah 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 blah, and there wasn't shit dirty in there. So now and then it went to Wendy V. Before Wendy V was the dirty Discord, and now it's Diane's. I don't know.
Yeah. And don't forget the piss mop. The piss mop server was a joke. It was there was nothing dirty in there. It was just to be funny, and it was funny.
Like I didn't give a
fuck. Well, I've been accused of doxing in the piss mop server because I didn't know who the fuck this link was, and I mama something.
That's why
But
moles in Discord are bros. They're shit
well,
stirrers.
does this get better? Because this is boring as hell.
I just wanted to say that Sin was also in our stuff, me and you's Discord, telling us all the bullshit. We didn't believe it. She never did tell us the sick lie that Sin made up, but that Discord did not know about that.
No, that was not
Disgusting.
spread to ours.
No.
No, and it wasn't spread to every Discord.
Hell
Well,
It's
what other
bullshit.
Discords are there,
Nobody.
though? Think about it. There's me and you. There's
Mhm.
Wendy V. There's Diane's now. And what, I think Alex has one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look,
none of us,
taking the power back is a
when we
piss
found
poor
out,
excuse.
like, nobody believed it. No one ever would believe that sick ass shit.
No,
But
that was
I have
gross.
to go. Diane, thanks for letting me up. I just wanted to say how,
Hey,
No problem.
it's all dirty
Everybody snap a
Discord.
picture. Snap a picture. Everybody's on, we're all hate bonding.
We are.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
Piggy.
yeah, we're all hate
And one last thing
bonding.
I'm gonna say
Steph,
before I hop
you
down.
sound like you're
Is my
really
audio
close
bad?
to your. Yeah, it sounds like you're really close, so it's kind of muffling.
Is that any better?
Not really.
All right, hold on.
Are you close to your?
Well, if you can understand.
German lady, I thought you said she like flipped out. I don't get it. There's nothing here. This is like a big nothingness.
Stand me. I just want to say this.
No, I
I
understand
listened
you.
to One Win and Randy, and at one point, Randy's like, "I took my power back. I took my power back," and I told this story because I didn't want it to spread from every place because I knew that somebody was going to give it a platform. And then an hour later, they literally say, "I can't even imagine our worst enemies on this platform ever giving that the air. I can't even imagine our biggest enemies ever giving that air." So you're gonna have to make your minds up. It's just a narrative that they can fucking run to slander Diane with. It's bullshit. This many people cannot be wrong. I'm sorry. A lot of people have an issue with you, One Win and Randy. Like, wake up. Whether it's the Merb train that you jumped on or the Natasha Cooper bullshit that you're trying to walk back and expose Natasha Cooper, even though everybody fucking warned you of it that you ignored. People have an issue with you.
Yep.
Get over it.
True.
It's not because people are talking shit. It's not because people just don't like you. It's because you've done things that have pissed people off. All right, and I'm going to hop off. Thanks for having me up, Diane.
Adios.
Okay, no problem.
Bye.
Here we go. Not the found.
Okay, there was Diane didn't even say anything in that. I don't even understand the point of that. Now you're gonna make me go to fucking Diane's live. That wasn't the right show. It was from 5 hours ago. I gotta read this to you guys. This is great. So 4 hours ago, Makeup Monster leaves a comment that I can't disagree with, but says Diane will talk to anyone at this point in time who's willing to talk to her. Can't imagine being that hard up for friends. They will all be cool with her now because one of them decided to be. I'll never be that hard up for friends. So some trauma punk's mommy music says every time you go live, everyone clearly sees how hard up for friends you are. Gaslighting much? I had to laugh. That's a great fucking comment. D named 1 ton as the mole, waited all week. Where did she name her though? Diane was alone. All right, so let me go to Diane's. I do too, but that person's comment was funny as hell. Oh.
Tag that. You know, hashtagging, went out years ago, by the way. I just want to clue you all in. Yeah, Wendy, take it up with Iris. Don't use me. Don't try to make me out to be the bad person in all of this. Yes, one win is the mole. Yep. So, just letting you know, absolutely it was a low blow. She doesn't care. And Randy, you know what? You were the most ungrateful friend that I've ever had. The most ungrateful. That's right. Being right is more important to Wendy. It always has been. She's a right fighter.
But she's never right. So that's kind of weird.
The way she is. Now Randy's the same. Randy has become the same. To be honest with you, that's what you're good at. Laughing at mentally ill people. Go for it.
I'm very offended by that. I'm not mentally ill. Nice try, though.
That's why I said, Sour Girl, I would love every single person in my Discord to grab a link and tell everyone now just how dirty it is. And I do apologize to a couple of people that I kicked out a couple of days ago because I wanted to get things straightened out in Discord before I let any new people in. So I apologize to the people who were upset about it and who I guess said it publicly. I apologize. It was nothing personal. I mean, we're adults. I mean, I have to say it. I feel like we're in middle school with this nonsense.
But you know what I find funny about all this? They had no problem with our Discord mold. They had no problem with the piece of shit that was giving them our Discord. They happily read it on a live. Like, they had no problem with it. But now when it's done to them, they have a problem with it. I can't with this. Like, they sound so stupid. They're bitching and crying over a fucking Discord mole. You had no problem when it was someone else.
I don't care what, and Wendy constantly say, I don't care if they shit talk me. Well, you do care. You do care because I explained that this is pretty much what people are doing. They're making fun of the idea of the mole. And you know what? The hate bonding, you can stick with that story that these women are in my Discord because they're hate bonding and because they don't like you. Okay. How about it has nothing to do with me and they just don't like you? Why can't people just not like you without it having to do with me? So you're saying that all these women who come into my Discord every day, daily, are just there because they're hate bonding with me. Do you know how ludicrous that sounds?
That's one of the most factual things I've heard for a long time. Very factual. So yes, I have to agree with that.
I mean, come on. That would mean that I have some kind of control over these women. My Discord, a lot of those women that are in there came in way before any of this nonsense even began. And even then, you were accusing them of only coming in because it was about hate bonding. That's right, Lab. I was in Diane's Discord when she started it up, not there to hate bond. It's insulting. It's insulting. So,
does she really think that it's not hate bonding? That they needed a leg up? Come on, Diane. You're old enough to know better. You don't see the sides. I mean, come on. You don't have, it's not rocket science. Like, you got to see the sides, Diane. And that they needed a leg up to go after the people they don't like. I don't know if you're in denial or you truly don't see it, but it's blatantly obvious.
all these women who are in there to make that kind of an accusation.
You know what? For me personally, you know what it reminds me of? Like, just for me. It would be like if people in the community that are 21, 22 wanted to get to know me, wanted to chill with me, wanted to stick up for me, I would side-eye them. Because why would a 20-something-year-old want to hang out with a 50-something-year-old? They don't. So why would 30-something-year-olds want to hang out with a near 70-year-old? I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it. I could see 50s, 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe 30s to 50s, but high 20s, low 30s to 68, 70? No, no. Sorry, I'm not buying that one. Call me crazy, but I'm not buying that one. That's like 25-year-olds wanting to hang out with me. No, I would definitely side-eye them.
See, Texas Girl just said she made friends in there. So did she say, yeah, I'm in there hate bonding? And not everyone in my Discord, by the way, dislikes or hates. And that word hate, really, stop with the hate. So childish. No one hates anyone. There are people that don't like you, just like there are people in your side chat that don't like me all of a sudden. Right? See, I would find it more suspicious that the people who used to come in here, who don't come here anymore, are hate bonding. I think the hate bonding is on your side. Of course it's in public, Mona. I don't have secret rooms in my Discord. It's one room and then, about 10 other rooms for activities and things that women want to talk about. That's all public as well. You know, I never use the word gaslighting and all that because someone's asinine question or demand makes me stonewalling. It makes me say, fuck you, go fuck yourself. And that's exactly what I said, by the way, to Randy, go fuck yourself. She demanded to see proof that I DM'd Irish Marie in private because she didn't believe me. Yeah, well, I was, that wasn't really ASMR. That was up. Anyway, I just wanted to say that because I noticed some people were putting it in different. Texas Girl got one, Vakura, Lab, Karen, and Lisa. Thank you so much. And by the way, to the women who liked Wendy's post bringing up my deceased sister and the ones who commented on under it, you're gross too. You're gross. Now, one of you said, Wendy, why are you using her sister? Not one of you.
All right, now I'm curious. Now I want to know what Wendy said. Oh. Well, I guess after that stream, the only things I have to say are we don't care about shit talk. We care about doxing and bullying. One wins talking about bullying. Okay. No one has mentioned Kiki in any which way, shape, or form, and not to be rude, but we don't even think about you either. No, one win just thinks about me all the time. Talk shit all you like. Enjoy yourself. I think the way you attacked Batty last night was vile, but hey, pat yourself on the back. You got up on a panel tonight and told Diane straight to her face that you didn't like her, proving my point exactly this whole time. My Discord is open to anyone, hater or not. Come on in. You won't find doxing. You might find some shit talk. Mostly, you find a good group of people who don't bully you for a different opinion or perspective. I should tell you, though, someone might say they love you. You've been warned. Mentioning Skeet is okay to make your point, but me posting Irish Files words to you is manipulative and makes me a pig. My theme Discord is a clear source of shame. As in my birthday song, good thing it isn't very long, you sang that part, didn't you? Telling people we love them is gross and unnatural. Forget that many people in that chat tonight, including Diane, have told us they loved us. Telling the truth to the community after waiting for nearly a year while Diane hid and went to the city was a terrible thing to do to my friend. Her Discord isn't a hate cesspool. It's just a place where you don't have to like Diane or even each other. You just have to not like us. But don't dare call it a hate bond. That's not happening. No way. Nope, not there. My personal favorite, making a sourdough starter is like having a child. I think that about covers it. Great stream. I made a couple stickers for my Discord. Where's the one about the sister? Here's a video of full context receipts. Laura planned to fake her suicide. Here for yourself. Here, do the people on the call laugh? Were they joking? You tell me. Just a little reminder of the BS Irish Marie used to spew about Diane, whom she hated with passion and venom because she stole from the babies of St. Jude. But I guess all is forgiven now because you know hate bonding. Where did she bring up the sister? Oh my God, Wendy, all you do is post about me. Jesus fucking Christ. She never said anything about the sister. I agree, German lady. No one ever talks about Kiki. She never talked about Diane's sister unless she removed it. Read those posts on the one you just read. Oh, you mean the comments? Gregory, I'm blocked over there. Says it all. Diane's once again changing the narrative. They were never accused of taking Randy down. Call that chat link. I love stickers. Doing a starter is like taking a child. Huh? What am I looking for? Screenshot on a third post. Oh. Great news guy, Diane's sister Nancy is very much alive under the blank 62 years. I don't know how Diane made that obituary and who that person is. No other obituary for Nancy can be found but the one Diane made. Nancy lives in so-and-so. Never mind a British Irish Marie spew about Diane, whom she hated with passion and venom. But I guess all is forgiven now because, hate bonding. Read Ash's comment. Laura's being boomer. I'm not being boomer. I fucking hate Wendy. She's such an obsessed bitch. Yeah, but that's not Wendy talking about Diane. That's not Wendy talking. I mean, yeah, that's not Wendy talking about Diane's sister. She doesn't even fucking talk about the sister. Is calling shit out only acceptable to those we hate? They defended Diane and are stealing from dying kids for years, but now has a problem. We're not friends. Yep. It's crazy. The comment before you read it is fine. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. One didn't talk about fucking Diane's kid. The rich old con isn't ever true. She was making a side income of handmade jewelry 4 years ago. Don't sound like someone with money to me. She posted that caused Diane allowed Irish to put Wendy X's name in her Discord. Everyone knows Diane's sister's name. I did write that 10 days ago. The gang member is pretty awesome. That was weird. He's fucking strange. They're all fucking strange. Like, I don't even fucking think about Wen. I don't give a fuck what she does, who she does it with, what she talks about. I don't post her. I don't make clips of her. Like, I don't care. But she's fucking obsessed. Yeah, they're still together. That's how this whole thing came about out of core. Because everybody took sides. You're still in the good chat. This is where the cool people are. That's what I'm saying, Irish Girl. I don't know how that got twisted. But honestly, I think people are feeding both of them on both sides. Randy and Wendy have a more older chat, and Diane's got a younger chat now, which is not going to pan out well. Oh. Exactly, Dog's Drool. He has a bitch who got out of prison for shooting a person, yet he's sitting and having phone sex with 20 people. We gang members. I can't. People fucking nuts. But I've been on 3.5 hours, so I'm going to get off and go to sleep because I got a lot of walking to do tomorrow. So I'm a little late on this, but is that Diane late ever? No, not at all. She kind of figured if she disappeared long enough, then it would be okay. If she disappeared long enough, people would forgive. Now, I personally don't harbor anger. Would I ever be friends with her again? No. But I don't harbor anger. I don't harbor anger with anybody. It's the internet. I harbor anger with people in real life, but not on the internet. I agree, Dog's Drool. Yeah, we aren't bad enough. But, the point I was trying to make, I know, I agree with you, Notorious. The point I was trying to make is I was trying to get him to see what a hypocrite he was, but it wasn't working. He wasn't getting it. But he had so many jobs. I mean, I've had a lot of careers, so I'm not going to, fault him for that. But I went to the best school. You did? You went to Yale, Harvard? I mean, come on. Did shit go bad with them? Oh, no. Shit's been bad with them for a long time. For a long, long time. Stuff from 4 or 5 years ago still matters. Yeah, but here's the thing, German lady. Let's call a spade a spade. If Diane made nice with Randy and Wendy and everything was good between them, you would all forgive Diane. That's a fact. Shoot people making up shit that never happened. Now it's mind blowing. The stuff some remember. I can't even. Well, welcome to my world, Notorious. Molly made money. Molly paid back 30 grand. Not Molly personally, but Molly's channel raised, I think, 50 grand for St. Jude. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these tragedy pimps donate a fucking dollar. Funny how that works. Damn, want an apology for a selfish, narcissistic nature, totally disregarding how friends feel. Yeah, but a friend's a narcissist too. Right? He didn't look like what I expected, though. I thought he was going to look like a total dweeb. I wasn't expecting him to look like that. Molly went there half-ass apologizing. Yeah, but that was Molly did things to piss people off. She didn't do things because she believed it. She did it to piss people off, and it worked. But at least Molly gave back. Oh, you didn't see what he looked like? His channel is Cheesy69. Go to one called The Bitch. Me and the Bitch. Hey, not a bad looking dude. Remember, she went everywhere that you said you were going when you went to Tennessee. Oh, I know. Looking Beyond. Is that it? Oh, yeah. She's been on YouTube. Has she been on since that day? I don't know. Let me look. Did she remove her channel? I don't see it. Dre. I'm trying. I don't even know why she's still talking about Dre. But she's talking about Dre. I'm not quite sure why. She's been losing more friends, accusing people of crazy stuff. Who? Molly's been losing more friends? Oh, no, those are old videos. I'm sorry. Yeah, last video she has is Jill. Dre one's older. I don't blame her. I'd ignore it too. I wouldn't pay her any attention. More keeps coming out about Dre? What do you mean? Here's the channel, by the way. Hold on. Here's a channel. Molly does BBC. We do GM Q&A, gang member Q&As, meet and greet next month. Get a picture with a real gang member. Hell yeah, in Vegas. Farika, Molly did say that she did a OnlyFans with a AI person, which is fucking creepy as hell, but hey, if it works. I pass the cheese guy. Instead, I get Nicolina to join to piss people really off. Huh? I like Nicolina. I don't care what anyone says. Who's about that life now? Be crap. Be mic drop. Yeah, we gang members now. All right, I'm getting off. I gotta go to bed. It's 3:30. Hey, Riz. I'm just getting off. I'll see you guys later. Tony, thank you so much. Thank you guys for a Cash App, PayPal, and 3 hours of entertainment. This is my third live today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out, bean sprouts. And that's it. She starts growing on you? Who, Nicolina? I do. I like her. No, am I serious? Good night. Yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning, but on 3.5 hours. It's not my fault you got here late. All right. Peace. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up on your way out. If you liked what you saw tonight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow. Wish me luck on my hike. Peace.